Okay. Hello, my name is Michelle Wilcox. I am a occupational therapy assistant student at Bryant and Stratton, and thank you for meeting with me. Your name is Tanya.
Yeah.
Uh, what would you prefer to be called?
Tan?
Tan? Okay. Um, Tan, we're going to be discussing your niece's um, functioning level. Um, as far as her daily routine, and seeing how it's the summertime, I thought we could just think of a typical day, a school day,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of talk about that. And well, just a typical day. Um, so, um, so she's a student. She's 12, correct?
Yeah. All right.
Um, how long has she been a student?
She started going to school when she was about age 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't learn how to talk till she was 4. So yeah. Uh, she's been in school most of her life. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's her past history. All right. So can let's talk about her personal care. Does she have any difficulties dressing herself in the morning when it's time to get ready for school?
She used to, and well, and now she basically she's independent, and she does, as far as her jeans, those are always left zipped up and buttoned, because she has a problem with pulling them, just buttoning and zipping them. So she just basically pulls them over her hips, and and then she pulls those up. But she needs help just kind of buttoning her shirts and stuff like that. So yeah.
There's a fly floating around. Sorry. So she needs help like buttoning like little buttons.
Yeah.
And she can't do her pants button.
No.
Okay. Or zipper. Okay. Her shoes. Does she have any problem putting her shoes on and tying them?
She can get her shoes on. She just doesn't know how to tie them yet.
Oh, okay. And then when she eats, like I can just imagine, her parents set out her food. Does she need any help with feeding or anything?
No. I mean, she's pretty good. She knows how to, feed herself. But I mean, as far as preparing meals, no, she needs help with that. But
yeah. Well, she's a child.
Right.
And then her hygiene, like brushing her teeth and brushing her hair. Does she need any help with that?
No, actually, she's really good that way. Her mom started her at a young age on flossing and brushing her teeth. So she's really good that way. She doesn't really have, too many problems with that.
Okay. So how important do you think it is on this scale from 1, meaning not important at all, to gradually increasing to important, and then most important is a 10? How important do you think that her deficits in needing help with certain aspects of dressing are to her parents?
I say a 10.
Yeah? Okay. And then her functional mobility, like getting around and everything. Does she have any problem getting around?
No. I mean, she doesn't use any public transportation or anything.
No, that's not what I meant yet.
Oh.
That's the next thing I was going to talk about.
Sorry.
Okay, I meant like indoor or outdoor. She doesn't have a wheelchair or anything.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. And then community management, transportation. You said she doesn't know how to ride the city bus?
No.
Okay. All right. How does she get around? How does she get to school and back?
The school bus picks her up in the morning, and she you know, she gets on the school bus every morning. I picks her up right in front of the house.
Mm.
Otherwise, her mother just takes her to the places that she wants to go, or if she needs to go, it's basically her mom. So.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay, and then shopping, I can just imagine she doesn't do any shopping um, besides typical kid stuff. Can get this, can get that. Um, but as far as money goes, is she able to handle money?
No, she's really got no concept of it. Yeah,
Mm,
doesn't know how to count or anything.
okay. And then how big of a problem would you say that her not having any concept of money or its value or what she can buy with a dollar, you know, how important do you think that is to her parents?
I'd say 10.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
All right. Um, and then she's 12, so I can imagine she doesn't do any paid or unpaid work. Um, she's too young for a job. Does she volunteer for anything?
No, no.
No. Okay. And then as far as cleaning up after herself at home, when she does something or opens a bag of something and she's done with it, does she throw things away?
Oh no, her parents clean up after her.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then she doesn't do laundry, does she?
No, they haven't taught her, I don't think.
Okay. And then, well, you said that she can't cook. She needs her meals prepared. Okay. So how important do you think that her not cleaning up after herself is to her parents? Like, do they want her to do that?
Oh, definitely, yeah. I'd say that's a 10 right there for sure.
Okay, good. And then at school, does she have any play skills? Does she play with any children on the playground?
I can't really answer that one. I'm not really sure, but I would think she would try to, but, you know, like I said, I'm not really sure in that area, so I can't answer on that one,
Okay.
you know.
All right. And then when she gets homework, does she have problems doing her homework?
Yeah, she needs a little motivation because she doesn't want to do the homework herself, so, I mean, probably like any kid, you know, they don't really want to do it, but, so she has to be, you know, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for, just kind of push to do it, so yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah.
But then when her parents do get her to do the homework, is she able to do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she just doesn't want to though, you know, lack of motivation.
Okay. Okay. I'm just taking notes. And then how important do you think her lack of motivation is to her parents?
I'd have to say a 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so then, does she have any hobbies?
I have to say she really enjoys her video games.
Okay.
You know.
And can you tell me the importance you think that has for her parents?
Not much for her parents. I mean, you know, on a scale.
Yeah.
Is what you're asking?
Yeah.
Maybe 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, does she ever do any type of crafts?
I bought her a craft set once, and actually her mom ended up doing the craft, so she likes the idea, but she just doesn't do it. I mean,
okay.
So, yeah.
All right. And then, what level of importance do you think that has with her parents? Did she do it herself?
A 10.
Okay. And then, does she read on her own?
Yeah, that's one thing that her parents don't really have to do because she enjoys reading. She actually reads to the cat when it's bedtime. She actually enjoys reading. She explains a lot of the stories or tells her mom about the stories or her dad. So, which is really cool, you know. She involves them into that.
Okay. Oh, sounds good. What importance do you think that has, the importance of her reading has on her parents?
A 10.
Yeah. Okay. And then, is she into any sports?
No.
Okay. Did she ever want to be into anything, any extracurricular activity?
I believe she wanted to be on soccer at one time, and she a little, excuse me. She wanted to play soccer at one time, and then unfortunately she didn't meet the deadline for signing up. So, yeah.
Okay. How important do you think that is to her parents that she be active in sports or
I'd have to
activities?
say a 10.
Yep. Okay. And then, does she ever go on outings like around the neighborhood and just, find someone to play with or something to do or anything?
No, not really. I mean, the only time she really does that is like when my boys encourage her to come outside and play kickball or whatever it may be, but they try to get her out.
Okay, well that's nice. How important do you think it is to her parents to get her to travel outside of the house and do things?
I'd have to say a 10.
Okay. All right. And then traveling, I can only imagine she travels with her parents. Correct? Okay. And then for socialization, does she ever visit anyone? Which, of course, I'm sure that she would need her parents to take her to visit people, or does she ever visit anyone, and does she have friends in the neighborhood or anything?
No. I mean, she likes to visit her cousins a lot. She's, she just kind of comes over to kind of visit us. Other than that, she doesn't really do too much. She doesn't like to leave the house.
Okay. How important do you think it is for her? How do you think her parents feel about that? Like, is it important to them that she get out more and do things?
Yeah, I'd have to say it was. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So like, number?
10.
Okay. All right. Does she make or receive any phone calls?
Sometimes she'll call me or call one of my boys just to see if, she can come over. But other than that, not really too much. She's getting a little bit more, motivated to answer the phone when people call the house. But as far as that, no, she doesn't really use the phone too much.
Okay. And so it sounds to me like she's kind of antisocial.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah. So how important do you think it is for her parents to see her make phone calls and have conversations and things?
I think it's important. I think that's about a 10.
Yeah.
If I had to grade it.
Okay. And then so she doesn't have any outside friends that she goes to parties with, like birthday parties or anything?
No.
No? Okay. All right, so no one she talks to. outside of school except for family.
Mhm.
All right, well, so that's all the questions about her activities I had. Um, the so excuse me. What would you say is the most important thing um, her parents would say out of this list of kind of problem areas that she has?
I'd have to say just basically being able to zip up her clothing. She just she needs help with money.
Well, off of this list. Okay, so like her personal care, taking care of herself, and oh, I didn't ask you about bathing. I'm sorry. Does she need help bathing, taking a shower?
She wants someone there with her when she does the bathing. Just because she doesn't know how to set the temperature for her own skin, so her mother actually assists her with that.
Turns on the water for
yeah,
her?
turns on the water and turns it off, and basically has to be there to just make sure that she's you know, after she's done doing her duty of cleaning, then she just turns off the water. She won't turn it off herself. So, and then hands her the towel, and
her mom hands her the towel?
Her mom hands her the towel.
Is she able to dry off by herself?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then, so do you think that will be important for her? I would think that that will be important for her as a student because she's 12 now, but as she gets older, she's going to be required to take showers at school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, off of this list, what would you think? Okay, so let's just list the problems.
Right.
So, showering, dressing. Can you look at the scale from 1 to 10 and tell me what her performance level is at? So 1 being not able to do it on her own, to 10 being able to do it on her own.
Okay.
So showering and dressing. Well, let's break that up. Okay, so showering is 1. Dressing is the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so what is her performance level at showering? Does she need all assistance, some assistance, or no assistance?
Some assistance. So I'd say like maybe about a 7.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because she does wash herself, or you know.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, so dressing then, what would you say her performance is at?
I have to say maybe about an 8.
Okay. Then, before I get too far ahead of myself, with her showering, what level do you think her parents are at with satisfaction? 1 being not satisfied, mostly satisfied, satisfied.
Maybe about an 8.
That means that they will be mostly satisfied with her needing help.
No, maybe a 1,
Yeah.
2. Yeah, maybe a 1 or 2.
Okay. And then with her needing help getting dressed, do you think that they're not satisfied?
Right.
Yeah.
Probably a 1.
Yeah, okay. And then her money management skills, that's important. So that will be the next thing we discuss. And you said she doesn't know how to, so her performance would probably be a 1, right?
Yeah, right. A 1.
Okay. And then how well do you think her parents are satisfied with that?
1.
1, yeah. The next item is, I'm going to say homework. So what do you think her performance level of doing her homework by herself and being motivated to do it on her own is, without any other prompts or cues?
1.
Skill. Okay. And then this, how satisfied are her parents with that?
1.
Okay. And then the next thing, out of all these things listed, what do you think her next problem is?
Socialization.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then so, how well does she perform at socialization?
Below average, I have to say.
So,
not very good, so 1.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then how satisfied do you think her parents are with this?
Probably a 1.
Okay, all right. So then I am going to take the total of the performance and the order satisfaction scores and divide that by the number of problems. So performance 7, 8, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 divided by 5. And I forgot my calculator and cannot do that off the top of my head. Oh, thank you. Okay, so she would have a 3.6 in this area. And her satisfaction will be a 5 out of 5. So 5 divided by 5 is 1, right? Yeah, okay. Then this gives me information. This is used as a tool by occupational therapists to see if the individual that's being evaluated needs any assistance that occupational therapy could provide. And so this is a 2-part assessment. So we did the initial assessment now, and then if she were to receive occupational therapy, at the end of that, then the occupational therapist or the assistant would want to discuss these concerns and see if there is any improvement in the area. And so then in the future, maybe a month or 2 from now, you might be contacted if her parents are unavailable at that time. I want to thank you for your participation in this and ask you, do you have any questions for me?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Alright, so as the client name, I'm just going to put down Tan for Sammy. And she's 12, you said, and she's a female. And the date today is the 2nd, so 8/2/15. Let's say we reassess this in 2 months, so 8, 9, 10, 2/15. And like I said, my name is Michelle Wilcox. I'm an occupational therapy assistant student. I will give you my contact information if you need it. One other thing, what do you think that Sammy values in her life?
I think she values love. She is looking for a lot of acceptance, so basically she values friendship and love and any kind of attention that she can get,
Okay. And then based off of these problem areas, what do you feel that her parents think that her needs are?
A lot more like for her to become independent,
Yeah, so she needs to develop strategies
to basically
take care of herself.
Yeah.
Okay. And then lastly, do you know what Sammy wants to do in the future?
I know she wants to work at KFC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not sure or not, but
is that her favorite restaurant?
Yeah, she likes chicken.
Oh, okay. All right. Wonderful. Well, again, thank you. And I will be in contact with her parents, and if they're unavailable, then I will be contacting you.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right, you have a good day.
All right.